All right. Welcome back, everyone. Hope you guys are doing well, wherever you might be. I thought I'd talk about a couple things. They're kind of related. I'll talk about money, finances, investing, and I guess just general stuff in the world. Right now is a really quiet time in the market. I'm specifically not talking about the crypto market, but in general too. It's kind of we're in a bear market in a lot of ways, in a lot of different asset classes. And you know, a lot of people they don't really think about the best time to invest as being in a bear market, but that's the time it is. It's you want to invest when people are when they're scared. You want to invest when people have forgotten about the investment and they've got their mind on other things and things are kind of boring and dull and you're in the doldrums in the technical charts. That's when you want to get in. That's when you want to accumulate. You want to do the same thing whether you're investing in cryptocurrency or stocks, or if you're prepping. You don't want to go out and prep when shit is hitting the fan. You prep beforehand when things are normal, when things are calm. And that's the whole thing that you need to be aware of in investing. And I look at what's happening right now in the crypto markets with the fact that we're in a bear market as being super exciting, actually, for me. And for me, it's like, I'm just like, I've got two things. Like I want the crypto bull run to happen soon, but then I also wanted to, I'm okay with the next crypto bull market being a year and a half out, because it gives me more time to accumulate when things are boring, when things look bad, when things have been forgotten by people. It gives me that opportunity. And that's what, if you're looking to improve your financial situation in life, and I don't know why the fuck you wouldn't have that. It's everybody should. Money should be a top priority. It's not the most important thing in life, but it should be a high priority because it determines the quality of your life in many respects. So it's like it needs to be a priority for a lot of people. It should be. But a lot of people, like, they don't take the time to learn about investing. They don't take the time to learn about money and how to grow money and the technical side of things. And even if they don't get into the technical side of things, just general sentiment and general like moves that the market will make, like even just a general move that happens in crypto is the crypto bear or bull market. Every couple of years we have one. It's cyclical. And people don't always think about that kind of stuff. They forget about it after the last bull cycle, and then the crash, then they forget about it and it won't come to their mind again because they don't think about it. They don't see it as being cyclical, or if they do or they did, they didn't like put it on a mental checklist to like, hey, I need to like pay attention so that I'm ready for the next one. People don't do that. I don't understand why, but if you want to do well in life financially, you've got to pay attention. You have to learn how to manage money, how to grow money, how to invest money. You have to be able to learn to take risks. You have to be able to take your losses with your wins, because you're going to have losses. Everybody does. But you have to be willing to bounce back up and, shoot your shot again, so to speak. And right now, for me, this is the time when I'm accumulating. This is the time where I'm greedy because I see something that I want. I want a greater level of financial success in my life. And, and I'm like, this is the time to invest. Not, I'm not going to sit around and waste my money or let it just waste away in a savings account. That's like the worst thing you could do with money, because it loses value every single year. And most people don't understand that concept, which is unfortunate, but it doesn't do any good for you. I think it's wise for everyone to have, in the age that we're in the fiat money system that we're in, with policies that we have, that everyone have some gold and silver in some form or another, along with some cryptocurrency and some other assets. It's just our dollar seems to be losing value. If you've seen the graphs of like the money supply and just financial graphs as to what is happening, it's pretty alarming. To me, it looks like it's inevitable that the US is going to go into some kind of hyperinflation, or at least steep inflation. And, that's going to destroy the value of your dollar sitting in your bank accounts. You don't want dollars sitting around in your bank account doing nothing. They don't earn anything. You're not, if the bank offers you anything, it's this paltry sum that doesn't amount to anything, doesn't change your life in any way. Cryptocurrency has been the best asset class over the past, decade, with its growth, far surpassing gold and silver and real estate and farmland and most all other asset classes. Cryptocurrency is the biggest one, and that's one of the reasons that I place such a big emphasis in my life, in my investing life, in cryptocurrency. Now, I have a high risk tolerance, but I've done the research to understand, I guess, the risks, and done the work to mitigate the risks as much as I can, the risks that I see that are out there. But I still place a pretty big portion of my investing portfolio in cryptocurrency. Not all of it. Some people like Raoul Pal, who I have tremendous respect for, I think in at least one interview, he's openly said that he doesn't invest in stocks anymore, that he's out of equities, that he's basically all in on crypto. This is a guy who worked in hedge funds and in the markets, and he knows commodities. He knows all the different asset classes and how they work, and he's all in with cryptocurrency. So it's pretty interesting, when you hear from guys like that. Cryptocurrency is going to change the world. It's an asset class that I think everybody is going to be able to look back, to 10 years from now. People are going to look back and they're going to wish that they had been invested now. Just like, like we all right now can look back 10 years ago and wish that we had invested in Bitcoin 10, 12 years ago. People are going to look like that 10 years from now. They're going to look back and say, man, in 2023 and thereabouts, I wish I had just invested, because it's such a well-performing asset class that it's really hard to go wrong. You can go wrong in cryptocurrency, chasing the fast dollar, the meme coins, the real casino things. There are plenty of risks in cryptocurrency, and that's one of the risks, and you have to be careful about that. Anyway, so that's what I wanted to talk about with investing. Like, it's important to use your time wisely and get yourself into a better financial situation. And a lot of that requires you to take the time to learn, to take the time to educate yourself, to take the time to open accounts, to take the time to move money around and save money so that you have money to invest and all that kind of stuff. And then, in any given asset class, there's a whole bunch of stuff to learn. If you're into crypto, you got to learn about wallets, you got to learn about stuff like that. But you have to take the time, you have to invest your time and your knowledge to learn about that kind of stuff. It's important. I view, for me, I don't care about a whole lot of things in the world anymore. I used to be really into politics. I used to really be concerned about the state of the world. I used to watch the news a lot. I got to tell you, I haven't watched the news in a really long time, and it's made me a lot happier. I know the world is going to shit, but I know that there's nothing I can do about it. And I basically said to myself, I'm not going to vote anymore, because it doesn't matter what my vote is. All it matters is who counts the votes, or what system counts the votes. And after the last election, I don't have a whole lot of faith in that. So I pretty much ignore politics. The world has a lot of injustices in it, and I've just accepted those, and those, I can't change those. I would like to change those. I would like for a lot of injustices to go away, a lot of things to be fixed in this world, but I know that they're out of my hands, and I've just decided I'm going to focus on my goals, and that's having as happy of a life as I can. And I look at one of my goals as setting some really high financial goals for myself, and that's why I spend a lot of my time reading, watching videos on finance, on investing, on individual cryptocurrencies, if I'm looking into cryptocurrency investing, and just doing a lot of that work. So you have to be willing to do that. Like it's so frustrating to me because if I started a channel where I was showing people like the private jets that I fly on and doing that kind of stuff, I'd probably get more views, especially if I put it on TikTok. But if I put out content on investing, it's not going to get as many views, and that frustrates me from I guess many aspects, but it is what it is. I do these videos because I think that they're helpful, and I'm hoping that it will help at least one person out there. And I enjoy doing them. It gives me something to do with my time, I guess. So I find them enjoyable. But yeah. Anyway, if you're in the U.S., if you're in any country, but if you're in the U.S., especially take heed to the warnings that myself and many other people are putting out about, just the debt the country has, the risk of hyperinflation, the risk of recession that, seems to be knocking at the door, and just take steps that you think are prudent to protect yourself and your family in your future. Anyway, that's kind of what I wanted to talk about today in this video. I covered a couple different topics, but I just wanted to share some of my thoughts on things. Until I see you guys in the next video, I wish you guys all the best of luck in whatever you're doing. Until I see you next time, good luck. God bless. Godspeed.